A TV show where a guy kills people using probability and a ballpoint pen. A TV show where the FBI face off against a genetically modified bat Gila monster scorpion hybrid creature, where a woman is basically a spinal fluid sucking vampire. And oh yeah, there's also a delightful detective noir musical episode thrown in there. Fringe is a TV show that ran on Fox from 2008 to 2013. To be honest, it's a hidden gem. Great acting, great storylines. The humor lands. The drama is heart-wrenching. The relationships are done very well. It is by no means perfect, but it's great stuff. Yes, we will be avoiding major spoilers in this video. The basis is FBI agent Olivia Dunham, Ana Torv, and her team, consisting of the mad scientist-like Walter Bishop, he's played by John Noble, who also played Denethor in Lord of the Rings, and his wisecracking jack-of-all-trades son, Peter Bishop, played by Joshua Jackson, investigate unusual cases involving formidably advanced technology and where seemingly impossible to explain phenomenon occur. It starts out as an FBI procedural with a sci-fi twist, but wow, it expands and evolves into a show with season arcs involving doomsday devices, parallel universes, and dystopian futures. Don't let all that throw you off. It always stays focused on the human aspect of things. It fundamentally is a character-driven show. There are messages of redemption, forgiveness, and love. No matter what kind of crazy creature you see, or dangerous gadgets the team comes across, it always returns to who is behind it and why they're doing it, and not always for malicious purposes. Which brings up our first point, about what Catholics can approve of about this show. It perfectly demonstrates the following. Science and technology should be used to serve and improve humanity, not to be used primarily for gaining power and wealth. Governments and corporations can do this, but so can individuals. Additionally, everyone can have the best of intentions and still misuse it or cause unforeseen consequences. Next up, Fringe touches on how science is not God. Science and technology and pure rationality are not substitutes for love and relationships. Science can fix broken bones, but what about broken hearts? Technology can offer you entertainment, but it can't offer you forgiveness for the mistakes you've made. That last bit is specifically brought to light revolving around the character of Walter Bishop, whose actions in the past have led to several major conflicts throughout the show's run. He broke the very fabric of the universe, basically. In his younger years, he never really gave much thought to God or religion.
But I also have 3 degrees in theoretical physics, and I am telling you, you cannot do this. Some things are not ours to tamper with. Some things are God's.
There's only room for one God in this lab, and it's not yours.
But years later, he had quite the change of heart.
I had never believed in God. But it occurred to me that my actions had betrayed him. I've asked God for a sign of forgiveness.
It pops up several times in the show that humans are still human. They are not God, nor should they try to be. There is an episode early on where Fringe dives specifically into religion and faith versus science. Not the best episode in the series, and it really leaves the entire theme unexplored. Although there is a great moment where Walter calls out a priest for not believing in demonic possession. The episode goes with a neutral, up in the air, leave it to the individual kind of resolution. Fair enough, it's a cable TV show designed to bring in ratings. Why bother potentially ticking off a huge chunk of viewers on either side? Besides, God does not force anyone to accept his gift of salvation. He always allows for choice. Wrapping it up here, while certainly not for kids, Fringe is fairly clean. We do want to mention that it has a bunch of familiar faces that make guest appearances, including, but not limited to, Leonard Nimoy, Jared Harris, Meghan Markle, Christopher Lloyd, Gillian Jacobs, and Chadwick Boseman was on Fringe. This absolutely calls for an immediate rewatch. Anyway, J.J. Abrams, Alex Kurtzman, Robert Orsi, they were the primary minds behind the show. Extra points to them and the writers, because we know from behind-the-scenes featurettes that they always based everything in actual science and had scientific consultants on the team. So it gives even the most fantastical stuff a very grounded feel. There are 5 seasons, and it is available for streaming on Amazon Prime. So you might as well start watching it, because you'll be getting Amazon Prime or borrowing your friend's password to watch Rings of Power anyway. But what do you think about Fringe? Love it? Hate it? Comment below. And if you want to see more great videos that fuse your Catholic faith and your geekiness, then subscribe to Random Catholic Thoughts Geek. Don't forget to like, share, and suggest a topic. May the Lord be with you.